Especially if you do something that you weren't supposed to do. We have exited Nordmar. It is relatively safe from here on.
It looks less like a shitstorm.
Yeah, don't worry about these guys. These are rebels. We don't give a shit. In fact, we don't even know what's going on. Good. They don't need to. If they knew what's happening, they would probably want us dead. So yeah, Gothic 3 is finally coming to an end.
Are you happy to finally get it done?
I am actually. Might not seem like it because I'm a bit tired. It's fucking midnight right now actually.
Another one of those beasts.
But I sure am happy. Oh no, the wild boar. Oh god.
Oh no, not the boars.
I swear to god, the boars are the worst animal out here. Worse than the dragons. They're gonna get you stun locked so bad you're never gonna get out of it unless you do a trick jump.
A trick jump? Really sick wheelies on there?
Yeah.
I kill the boars with sick wheelies.
Remember the woolly rhinos? Now we got normal rhinos.
Oh, lovely. Where are they getting rhinos? This is like a grassy field.
I don't know, but here we can find tons and tons of buffaloes. If you actually want to do that side quest for Vanguard where you get food, you can find a lot of meat here. Tons and tons of buffaloes. Like here's one group of buffaloes right now. Well, I call them buffaloes, but they're actually bisons.
That's the same damn thing
Mooses.
almost.
It's practically the same thing. That's just one group of buffaloes. I think there's about 3 of them. Damn, I like this game. It's like the perfect RPG for me. The graphics are also fucking fantastic. That fucking waterfall. I know it doesn't look like much in today's standards, but back when I was first playing it and I first saw it, damn, ecstasy.
Some
That's how I
epic
felt
shit
about
right there.
Oblivion. Like, I logged in a stupid amount of hours into Oblivion, and
Yeah, I can imagine. A lot of people even go as far as to make it look good with mods.
no, I played it on the Xbox, man. I fucking...
Oh, and
There were no mods.
oh
I was just
God.
going to do the standard game.
Oh,
I played like
it,
crap
man.
on the Xbox too.
they
So
probably
you're a
did.
trooper.
It's kind of like me
God,
and Machines
like,
Wired for War.
it was-
it looks like fucking shit,
It
but
was
I
the
played
Xbox... it was the Xbox 360, and I played... The 2 RPGs I played the most out of all my games. I think they still have like the most... Oh, Jesus Christ!
it. The 3 trolls of Faring return once again.
Shit. Look, isn't this like the guys like you're tasked with like in your first town and be like, hey, can you kill these guys?
No, it's like from Faring. I'm gonna sell you my great swords if you kill
Size
3
isn't
trolls.
Is the greatsword even good?
No. Well,
But he says like, I'm going to sell you my sword, like not implying like, oh, you did my job for me. Now let me pay, now you can give me money and I'll give you my weapon. Like, no, eat a dick.
he actually offered the job for another guy too, an NPC, and well, he didn't do it because of 2 reasons. He's not a dumbass and he's broke.
He's not a dumbass.
He's broke as shit actually. All he had was a bottle of booze.
Did you murder him?
No, but I got his booze. He sold it to me.
So you could buy more booze, I assume.
Yeah. Oh god, they're getting attacked by Shrats.
I think when I last checked, I had 500 hours logged into Fallout 3
Oh god.
and like 400 plus logged into Oblivion.
Shit.
Oh my god.
I probably
Like-
don't have nearly as many hours on Gothic 3, but still, every time I turn this on, I just want to do a full playthrough. This thing is fantastic. Speaking of which, fucking paladins want us dead, but they have no name tags, you might notice.
See, I have a, let's see, what game do I have the most time logged into? Let's see, I have 304 in Skyrim.
Oh.
I have 390 in Fallout New Vegas. Where's Mountain Blade? Mountain Blade.
Don't you have like 300 hours on Mountain Blade too?
You're no great love.
Let me check. No, correction. 416
Oh god.
and 48 hours on Payday. So I've played 2 days worth of Payday.
I'll show you.
I gotta say, this little passage to the portal is also a very interesting thing. It's just ancient and abandoned, and they really got the atmosphere for it perfectly. There's all kinds of shit growing everywhere.
You.
It's like this place is just completely abandoned. Nobody's been here for thousands of years. Nature took it over, just like you would expect in any other game with similar settings.
I like when that happens.
Yeah, and here it is
Like-
actually. This is the portal. You can actually stumble upon it accidentally before you actually have to go here. And the first thing you'll notice is that whenever you walk up to it, it actually has a name tag. It's very weird. It's
A
actually
name tag.
yeah, it's called Stone Portal when you look at it from up close, and well, it doesn't look like a portal for one. And I found it very weird that when I first discovered it, I was like, what the hell is this? How do I use this? And I found out about it about 2 months later.
I don't even see the portal. I just see a
Here we
stone.
are.
Is it actually a
time.
portal?
Yeah, it is.
So this means that it's time
The stone
to bid
itself?
farewell to the
Yes.
world?
Indeed
Oh,
it is.
shit.
We will leave.
I'm
the
like sitting here
world.
staring. I'm
The
like, where the
unknown
fuck is the
land
portal?
awaits
It's just a stone.
That's what it is.
Guess it makes sense to call it stone portal then.
Yeah, I guess it works differently than what conventional portals work like. So yeah, here we go. We went all the way from Zarda's tower to here, where the arrow is at. Quite a journey on foot, huh?
Yeah, it took you a while to get there.
Yeah, but I think this is quite the best way to end the game like this. Just a nice action-packed journey to the end of the world. This is it. Let us end
That's
this.
it.
Well, goodbye, Gothic 3. It's been something.
Since I'm gonna record the credits separately because there's no point in talking over them, do you have any last thoughts?
Last thoughts. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely been an interesting game to watch, and it's definitely an interesting thing to watch some of the greater RPGs of yesteryear, and see how far we've come and what things we can learn from it. Also, on a side note, 420 Dankville for life. That's pretty much it.
What about you, Zach? I know you haven't
Um,
seen much of this, but
I really like the setting. I think it's like it's a well thought out world. I mean, it has a little of everything kind of a thing. I think talking to the NPCs would get on my last nerve because they have so much to fucking say. But that's like that with every game, like Dragon Age.
mhm.
Fucking, I'm tired of talking to people. But so that's a me thing, I guess.
Yeah, but I think RPGs are all about talking when it comes to NPCs.
Well, it just seemed like in this game a lot of it was like unnecessary. Like you'd go to someone and he'd give you some spiel that the last guy already told you,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
On a
like,
side-
you know,
Uh-huh. Oh, my hand
On a
is on
side,
screen.
on a side note about Dragon Age, you hear everything under the sun about the Dragon Age fandom, from fucking like random bull people to like Eldritch abominations. You don't see a lot of dragons.
Oh yeah. I've
What
only
the
seen
fuck?
like 2 dragons in total in Dragon Age Origins. One that you find in some random valley which you don't even have to meet, and then the Archdemon.
yeah.
Oh, just a side note actually. There's a Darkspawn Civ in Civ 5. It's very fun to play with because well, it's always fun to have a pet Archdemon to work as your ally when destroying Indonesia. or Gandhi. I found it very funny myself. Yeah, but my last thoughts, this game is superb, 100% cool, love it, A+. It's absolutely fantastic. There's a lot to be done here. There's a lot of hours to sink into this fucking thing. There's a tree floating on the side of a cliff.
I see that.
There's a lot of interesting things, like Godweed, Lago. Just the side quests are pretty interesting too. The main quest, of course, is the best thing about it because you don't have to wait up until this point to actually do this main quest. You can do it at any point in time. So I effectively wasted everyone's time by doing side quests, but
Welcome to the point of Let's Plays.
yeah, welcome to a point of RPGs, I would say.
That too.
But it wouldn't be very interesting if I just showed the main quest. It's like 2 or 3 parts long at best. That would be the shortest playthrough of an RPG of all time.
Yeah,
So
like
technically
it's like
you could
it's like
beat it
Oblivion.
in, like-
It's very short. Yeah,
You can beat it in
like
one sitting.
hours.
yeah. It's same with a lot of RPGs. Like the point of an RPG is to go through the side quests. If you just went and did the main quest only, it'd be over in like 5 hours.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think that's where Oblivion fails, because it tries to force you into the main quest right from the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I always just do to the point where I get like the free shit, get the Oblivion gates, and then I just don't do it again forever.
Unlike here in Gothic 3, they mention it, but you don't have to do it. Nobody's forcing you to do it. Nobody's giving you these stupid pop-up messages all the time. Nobody's
Hey, don't
talking
forget
about
this.
Nobody's talking gossip about the same fucking thing. It's just there as a quest on your quest log.
Game that does actually make you really feel the pressure that is sort of like an RPG, but is XCOM Enemy Unknown. But again, that's discussion for another time. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure being here talking for you. It's a pleasure being on your show, Halwar.
Well, of course. You're welcome anytime you feel like it.
And on to Oblivion, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Next up, we're gonna
To Oblivion and beyond!
This is
Oh, shit.
This is kind of like a perfect moment too, because we're going to unknown lands. What they're actually doing is going to Cyrodiil,
Ah, shit.
Oh, God.
and we're going to transform into Beaker, the legendary hero with a long schnoz.
Oh, boy.
Known by women around the world.
But yeah, to recap, this game is fucking fantastic, and if the entire playthrough didn't get the idea for you that I love this game, then you're fucking dense, more dense than this fucking stone portal.
We got the smoke, weed, and punch orcs in the lava. 10 out of 10.
I gotta say that
more.
I can easily say that most of the today's RPGs fall short in comparison to this. But
Well, this one's gotten a lot of praise too, like everywhere. Everyone loves this game.
what I've heard is nobody likes this game.
Really? I thought it was one of the best ones.
Apparently nobody likes this because of the bugs. I suppose you could get around
Honestly-
the bugs with
Honestly, I think the bugs were a feature.
yeah, I think the bugs, some of the bugs were a feature too. Like Godweed is the best bug of all time. It's just a floating plant in the sky, but it looks so fucking hilarious when you see it. Like, how are you supposed to pick it up? You can't. It's just there, mocking you.
As long as the glitch is not game breaking, to be perfectly honest, it's just fine. Like, it's just something stupid and silly. It's like when you see like a body ragdoll in Skyrim like flop off into the sky. It's like it doesn't break the game. It's just something silly.
Yeah. So to Gothic fans, I can say, shut the fuck up. This game is good and you know it. It. Also, I'm not blaming Gothic 1 and 2 for being shit. I just think the control scheme is absolutely terrible compared to this. This is
Anyway.
this is definitely the best way to get into the Gothic series. It's easy to get into control-wise and gameplay-wise and everything, and it's also fun.
Yep.
Let's end this.
Let's end this shit.
Let us leave this
2
world
years
forever.
worth of build up. Let's see if it was worth the wait.
Oh, it's rock portal.
Portal of Rock!
Let's go.
It's taking us to Brutal Legend. My balls smell funny.
What the fuck? You smelled his balls.
No, I like scratched myself and then smelled it.
That's the
Well,
same.
Here we go. We
It's all I
opened
just
the
like
portal to
broke
the
my own
unknown
spinal
land
cord
and
trying to
left
do
this
it.
world forever.
Every time you
Whatever
finish the
awaits us
game,
there
you get a
is
vision
another
of the
story.
future. It allows you to reflect on your
The royal
actions.
troops and paladins will once again become numerous
Gothic 4.
and grow in power.
The
pride,
royal troops and
strength.
paladins will once again become numerous and grow in power,
For many
pride,
years,
and everything
Lee
else.
thirsted for the king's life.
Lee thirsted for
because
King's
of Robar's
life
betrayal
because
of him.
Robar
King
betrayed
Robar
him.
is
Now
dead.
King Robar is
Now
dead.
Lee's revenge
Lee
is
is happy.
finally complete. Lee will now become the general of the army. His
Amazing, I
strong
can actually read
leadership
the
will
text.
reunite the scattered
Oh, I don't
bands
have
of
to
Yeah.
read it for you then.
Well, it
His
depends.
war
Sometimes it
against
gets a little
the
fuzzy.
orcs will
His
only
war against the
end
Orc
when
only
the last
last
city
cities
is freed from the orcs,
dies a hero's
or
death.
Lee dies a hero's
I
death.
like this Lee guy.
He's cool.
Seems like a good general. General
Gorn
Lee.
will keep fighting against the orcs on his own account.
And he's the one who
the
is
orcs
supposed to
will
be
learn
king,
fear his very
but then they
name.
fucked it up in Gothic 4.
Oh no, I'll explain it
Khan will
later.
be celebrated as the conqueror of the Orcish kingdom, and crowned himself the new king of Murtana. But ultimately, the orcs will learn to live in peace with the humans.
I guess the orcs didn't quite get
The
killed off.
survivors of the war will return
Yeah,
to their cities
You certainly
and
killed a
lands.
shitload
A
of
long
them.
era of peace will
And I don't think the
flourish
orcs
in the
were,
kingdom of the humans.
I don't think the orcs are really bad. I think they're more just like there are
With
any
the
other like
death of
invasion
Zubin,
force.
the
If it was
rule of
humans, they would have been the
Hashishin over
same.
The desert of Varant will soon collapse.
The Hashishin will soon collapse without Zubin.
Diego will become the
But
richest man
who
in
takes
the world.
over his place?
He
Diego.
always had a knack for good deals.
Oh, not Diego.
Protected by the
God
walls
damn
of
it.
Morasul.
See, a guy was
he
laying
built a great
naked on the
trading
fur rug.
empire.
Probably.
Lester will finally find his
God
long-sought
damn it.
rest in Braga, and transform the hot sands of the desert
Whoa.
into fruitful farmland for his swamp
For his
weed.
swamp weed.
Angar is weary of fighting, and will find a peaceful life in isolation among the ruins of Varant.
We met him a couple of parts ago.
In the mountains of Nordmar, life will soon go on
Like,
as
in the
usual.
mountains, nothing happens.
The barbarians will finally recover the land of their ancestors. It will become quiet in the White Mountains of Nordmar.
It sure
Milton will remain in the monastery and study the writings of the ancient
Sure
ones.
will.
As an old gray man, he will become the wisest of the wise and pass the ancient knowledge
Oh
on
shit, we
to
forgot
his
to talk with
students.
him. Oh well.
It will take some time for him to see that my decision was the right one. And Loris? Well, I am sure he will always be right where there is something to be had.
Loris is the master thief who came with us.
Well now, was that all of them?
Looks like this is the
We'll
end.
see.
See you in
Is that all of
Oblivion.
them?
Certain
Was that all of
all
them?
will be well.
Yep. See you in Oblivion, everyone. Peace.
See ya in Oblivion.